My name is Jed McKeehan, and today we're going to talk about restraining orders and orders of protection. Now, these are two very different things that get confused very often because they sound somewhat. When someone says, I want a restraining order against that person, that usually isn't what they actually want. A restraining order takes place usually in a business matter. If someone has a client list and you want to restrain them after they've left that employment from using that client list at their new place of employment, you would get a restraining order from the court. Now, if you want to be protected from possible physical harm or harassment from someone, that is what most people refer to as an order of protection. Now, in order to get an order of protection, that's only available to certain individuals. You have to have been in either a sexual relationship of some kind or a dating relationship, or you have to be related to the person, or they have to have been found to stalk you. And you have to be in fear of harm or have to actually have been harmed by the individual who you're seeking an order of protection from. So in order to get an order of protection, you can go down to the courthouse or contact an attorney to help you. You fill out paperwork asking the court to grant you an order of protection. And the court will look at that paperwork, and they may, although they don't have to, grant you an ex parte order of protection. And ex parte means they will do that purely based on your testimony in that document without hearing from the other individual at all. So they haven't even gotten to tell their side of the story yet. And then, once that ex parte order of protection is granted, or it may not, and the judge may just set the order of protection for a hearing. During that time period, if there is an ex parte order, you are completely protected from that person. They're not allowed to come around you. They're not allowed to contact you through Facebook or email or text messages or anything. Well, once you have a hearing, and that has to take place within 14 days of you filing an order of protection, then both sides at that point will get a chance to put on their testimony whether the order of protection should be granted or not. And the maximum amount of time that an order of protection can be granted for is 1 year. You can't get one for longer than that unless there are multiple violations of an order of protection down the road. And also, there might be something like a domestic violence classes ordered or drug treatment ordered through the order of protection. You can ask for those in the documentation that you fill out with the court. So when people talk about, I want to be protected from that person, normally what they mean to say is an order of protection and not a restraining order. If you have more questions about this issue or any other legal issues, you can find out more about me at attorney-knoxville.com.